All right, everybody, how is it going? It is Tuesday, November 6th, 2018, and it's the start of Week 10 in the NFL. So let's go over our Week 10 NFL Pick'em video. We start, of course, with the bye weeks of for Week 10, and we have the Denver Broncos, Baltimore Ravens, Houston Texans, and Minnesota Vikings. So if you're a fan of one of these teams, you got the week off. You can root for a division rival to lose. Always fun to do that. Or if you have one of the players on these teams on your fantasy football teams, like maybe on the Vikings or the Texans or the Ravens. I doubt you have anyone from the Broncos, so that is what it is. Take them off your teams, find some replacements, and let's get going with Thursday night football, of course. Then we have a very good game for Thursday night football. Finally, we have the Carolina Panthers heading to Pittsburgh to play the Steelers in what should be a very good matchup. Um, Really hard to decide who is going to win this game. You kind of have to look at all the aspects of it, and I'm going to go with Carolina simply because I think their offense is a little bit better than what the Steelers' defense can handle, and I think their defense of the Panthers is a little bit better than what the Steelers have faced this year. I know that's a little weird to say because they play in a very like defensively based division, but there's just something different about this Panthers team, and I think that difference is going to be the reason they take this in a very close game. I say 31 to 28. This one was one of the hardest games to call this week just because of how good both of these teams are and how good they're playing right now. But I'm going to go with the Panthers, who are explosive on offense right now, and they have like there's just something feels like the Panthers will win this game. So let's go ahead and move on to the Sunday 1 p.m. games, which we have. We're going to start, of course, with the Detroit Lions heading to Chicago to play the Bears. And we're going to go with the Bears winning this game, of course, 28 to 17. They'll have Khalil Mack back. Sorry, I got gassy right there. But yeah, the Bears will win this game pretty easily, 28 to 17. All right, now we're good. 28 to 17, and the Lions they have really big problems on offense right now, especially along the offensive line. After giving up 10 sacks, Khalil Mack and company will take advantage of this. It's going to be a long afternoon, but I think the Lions will respond a little bit better than they did with the Minnesota Vikings game. So they'll score some more points, but it's still going to be a struggle. Bears take this rather easily at home, 28 to 17. That's very tough too. I do not like saying the Lions are going to lose. And then of course we have the New Orleans Saints heading to Cincinnati to play the Bengals. And what I'm predicting the Saints will win 35 to 31, but this will be a lot closer of a game than people are going to give it credit for. The Bengals have a little bit better offense, and Dalton's playing a lot better than people think this year. It is what it is. I mean, they're going to lose, but it's not going to be a blowout like a lot of people are probably thinking this one's going to be. Again, give me the Saints 35, Bengals 31. It'll be closer than people think. I'll tell you that right now. And then, of course, we have the Cleveland Browns hosting the Atlanta Falcons. This is going to be my upset pick of the week. Um, I like Cleveland at home. They play very well at home this year. And if the Falcons are heading into a trap game coming off that Washington win. This is a game I guarantee they are not paying attention to, and Cleveland's gonna just shock them. I just have a really weird feeling. This is my upset pick. I don't really have to explain an upset pick because it's an upset. Give me the Browns 23 to 20 at home over the Atlanta Falcons. Whatever. Atlanta's playing a lot better than they started the year at, but I think this is a trap. And then we have the Jacksonville Jaguars going up and playing in Indianapolis against the Colts. Both teams are pretty shitty this year, to be fair. I think Leonard Fournette's back this week, so that's why I'm actually giving the Jaguars a slight edge in this one. Should Fournette play, give me the Jaguars 21 to 17. But if he doesn't, they're fucked and they're gonna lose. But I'm going off Fournette playing, and now they have Carlos Hyde too, so that's a pretty cool 1-2 punch. So give me the Jaguars with Fournette back, 21 to 17. The 1 p.m. games continued, of course. We have the Kansas City Chiefs playing host to the Arizona Cardinals in a game I can only describe as completely unfair, and I have no idea how the hell this happened. Um, I love this is gonna be a shit like this is gonna be bad, dude. Even though the Cardinals are coming off a bye week, I do not think that matters. They're gonna get beat on in this one. I like the Chiefs 38 to 13. Um, I don't think Ruzin's gonna play bad. I just don't think they're gonna do anything. I think Ruzin doesn't even throw a pick in this game. They just don't do anything against the Chiefs. They're in Kansas City, so that's an even bigger disadvantage for the Cardinals. I don't even have to explain this one. They win 38 to 13. All right, and then of course we have the battle for irrelevancy. The most irrelevant team in New York is the Giants right now, of course, but we have two people breathing down their neck for who's more irrelevant, the Jets or the Bills. We have the Jets hosting the Bills this week, and we can just go ahead and say that the Jets are going to win this game 21-9. If you've watched the last three of my videos, the Bills, I've not projected them to score offensive points, only field goals, and I believe I've only given them 9 points in each of the games. And like if you look at the actual scores they've been putting up, I've been pretty goddamn close. They only kick field goals. The Jets can score touchdowns. And they're going to score touchdowns against this shitty Bills team. So, give me the Jets 21-9. The Bills only kicked 3 field goals. Let's see. They got 4 last week, I believe. I believe they scored 12 points. So, you know what I mean? They're making moves out there in Buffalo. And then, of course, we got the Washington Redskins heading down to Tampa Bay to play the Buccaneers. This will probably be a lot closer game than we're thinking, but I like the Redskins winning this one. They have a lot better defense than Tampa Bay could dream of having. Their offense still sucks, but they're playing a really shitty defense, so they'll score 24. Tampa Bay will lose. I like the Redskins 24-21 in a pretty close game. So I don't know. This one was hard too. And then, of course, we have the New England Patriots heading down to the Tennessee Titans, who I call the scuffed New England Patriots. That's all the Titans are. They literally are the scuffed New England Patriots. Mariota's a very, very poor man's Tom Brady, like like an African poor man's Tom Brady, like from like Nairobi or some shit in Africa. Poor man's Tom Brady. And it's just they have a bunch of expatriates. The fucking coach is an expatriate. It's just a goofy little team. And the Patriots are gonna show up. The fake Patriots, 31-17. It's gonna be a murk. Brady's gonna abuse Butler all afternoon. Um, like Josh Gordon versus Malcolm Butler is going to be a hilarious ass whooping, and Brady's going to administer. He's going to be the one that teaches. It's going to be a beating. 31-17. The Titans don't stand a chance against this team. Um, yeah, it's whatever. It is what it is. You're not going to see the Titans pull a miracle off and upset the Patriots, even though this is a motherfucking trap game for the Patriots. By the way, if you're looking for an upset, this is one you could look at along with the Atlanta at Cleveland. But I'm a Patriots fan, so I'm not going to let this be my upset pick. Let's move on to the 4 p.m. games now. Brady's the GOAT. Rodgers stinks. Fuck Aaron Rodgers. Just because you didn't think, Packers fans, that I was going to give you a week off, did you? You're like, hey, our team's not playing right now, I don't think. No, wait, you guys do play. Oh, wait, never mind. Shit. All right, we're going to go ahead and... Never mind. You guys do play this week. You guys play the Dolphins. You lucky you play the Dolphins. Los Angeles Chargers head down to Oakland to go play the Raiders. And what'll be an easy win for the Chargers, as we all know the Raiders are tanking. They couldn't beat the 49ers. Sorry about that Aaron Rodgers tangent. I get like pissed off and triggered whenever I think about him. And it's just funny he lost 2 in a row to the Rams and the Patriots. I'm the GOAT though. Yeah, sure you are, dude. The Chargers will win this game 38-14. The Raiders are tanking. They're not going to try. The Chargers need to keep winning to keep up with Kansas City. So a lot of these games are must wins. So again, 38-14. You can pick your own score. And of course, I picked the shitty Green Bay Packers to beat the Dolphins. I'm not going to say anything positive about the Green Bay Packers. So you guys are 3-4-1. You have a horrible record. The only thing you have going for you is you've lost 2 in a row, and your quarterback typically doesn't lose 3 in a row. So this is a pretty big, easy win. You're in Green Bay. You're playing a Miami Dolphins team that's kind of like you don't know what's going on with the team. Like, is Tannehill going to play? Is Osweiler going to play? You got so many injuries at receiver for the Dolphins. I feel bad for the Dolphins. Even as a Patriots fan, I can look at this team and go, man, I hope you guys nothing but the best against Green Bay, but I don't think you're going to pull it off because of the rocky situations at quarterback and the fact that you're on the road against a bunch of cheaters. Give me the GB Packers 28, the Miami Dolphins 24. Let's move on. All right, now we got a fun game again. We got the Seattle Seahawks heading to Los Angeles to play the Rams in a rematch of what was a very, very good game when they played in Seattle, in which the Rams just eked out a victory over the Seahawks. But I think the Seahawks are going to be out. They're going to be outclassed in this game against the Rams, and I also think the Rams are going to want revenge after losing that game to the Saints. I think we're going to see a much more focused Rams team, a much more. You're going to see the Rams you've seen at the start of the season when they were just beating the shit right out of people with no compassion. Because, like, when teams, I think the Rams, what happened to them and why they lost that game against the Saints is they got complacent, they got cocky, they knew they were good, they just didn't think they were going to lose. Now that they've lost, they've got it out of the way. The nerves of that are gone. All of it's gone. They know they can lose. Now they're going to play a little bit tighter, better football. Hopefully Peters gets his shit together and has a good game, which he probably will if you consider the fact that he called himself out and addressed his poor play in the media. You'll typically see a player like him bounce back, even though he's up and down in his whole career. Hopefully he plays the boom and not the bust this week. And if he does, the Rams will win this game 34 to 17 or 27 at home, 34 to 27 at home, sorry, over the Seahawks in what should be a very, very good game. I just like the Rams a little bit more than the Seahawks this year. Nothing personal to Seahawks fans. You guys have a great team. It's just inconsistent. What happened against the Chargers? You could have won me, Seahawks. You could have won me over if you beat the Chargers. You guys could have had me. You fooled me against the Lions, though. Shame on you, Seahawks. All right. Now we have Monday Night Football, which it's going to be a decent game, I guess. If you're like, it'll be fun to watch because it's fun to watch the Cowboys lose on prime time. But you know what I mean? It's the Cowboys playing the Eagles. It's going to be a super competitive game. The game's in Philadelphia, though. So I'm giving the edge to the Eagles no matter what. Even if it was in Dallas, I'd be picking the Eagles. But give me the Eagles 31 to 14 over the Dallas Cowboys. I don't really have to explain why the Dallas Cowboys stink because we just seen what happened against the Titans. The Eagles have a better team than that. They're going to have Golden Tate on offense. We get to see that new look Eagles offense with Golden Tate. That's going to be pretty exciting. I think the Eagles are slowly getting their swagger back too throughout the year since Wentz is coming back. He's kind of coming back slow on the knee injury even though he has good numbers. The chemistry isn't quite there and they have trouble holding games late. I don't think that matters though because the Cowboys have a pretty bad quarterback. Their offense is really not good this year, so Eagles take this one on Sunday night. Sorry, it's prime time still. I meant to say Sunday night. Either way, prime time football on Sunday night. Give me the Eagles over the Cowboys, 31 to 14. And the Monday night game, I have no fucking idea why this has not been changed. Why they didn't flip-flop the Eagles and Cowboys. Oh, that's why I thought it was Monday night. I thought they had flipped this shitty fucking Sunday night game into Monday night. Or just done some power flexing and moved the games around. Maybe moving somebody into somewhere else. No, we get Monday Night Football. We get the New York Giants playing the San Francisco 49ers at San Francisco. The mighty, mighty New York Giants are they're 1-7. The mighty, mighty 49ers are 2-7, and somehow this fucking game didn't get removed from prime time. When they were both 0-4 or some shit, no one looked at these and went, yeah, maybe we should take the Giants and Niners out of prime time. Maybe we should switch somebody and somebody to a different game because this is atrocious. How in the hell is this a prime time matchup? This is almost as bad as last Monday. Like, I swear to God, we just had Arizona and the 49ers play each other. No, the Raiders and the Niners played each other. Like, why are they why aren't they fixing the schedule to, like, move these games around? Anyway, give me the 49ers 24 to 20 and in an embarrassing Monday Night Football game. Why the hell this hasn't been changed is a shame on the NFL. They're changing other games. They're moving like week 11 they've changed games around. Why not this week? Like we all get to watch a prime time disaster of two shit. We get to watch Saquon Barkley in prime time though. Woo! Whatever. Who cares? Sorry, it's just a boring game. They can move any fucking game into that slot and it would be better. Yeah, literally almost any game. Except maybe the Bills and whoever they play. I think that they play the Jets. No, I don't know. Anyway, let's go ahead and now let's go over our 2018 NFL season pick'em results. We're 78, 53, and 2. those are our picks, of course, for Week 10 NFL Pick'em. I hope you enjoyed those picks, and if you did, leave a like on the video. You should leave one anyway. I really appreciate the likes. If you agree with my picks, let me know down in the comment section below. What are your picks for Week 10? Let me know down in the comments, and just let me know what you think down in the comments about the video, about my picks, about what you think about your team, how you're doing this season on any of it. As you've seen in the past videos, I of course will continue the conversation. I'll reply to everything everybody says. That's what I try to do, so you know I'm listening and we can continue the conversation about the picks. I love doing that, so please do so. Of course, if you're new here, please subscribe to the channel for more things like we got more picks videos, we got results videos, we have breaking news videos, we have live streams, we have a Discord you can join. That's in the bio. Just all those crazy things you can get involved with the community and stuff like that. um, so anyway, thank you so much for always listening and watching these videos. It really helps grow the channel. Let's try and do something a little crazy here and get this to 1,000 views. I want to try and see if this video will get 1,000 views. I've been getting a lot of views on these, so I'm hoping that it can hit that magic number. Let's try and do it. I hope it can. Thank you so much for everyone who's been listening and subscribing to the channel. Thanks to these picks videos. I really appreciate it. Hell yeah. um, yeah. So I hope everyone has a great rest of their week and good time picking their teams and shit throughout the week. I have to do mine early, but it is what it is. Um, yeah, so thank you so much for listening to this DrTV presentation. I'm Rob, and I'll see you next time. Have a great week.